Well, we weren't expecting to make this video quite so soon. We're in Tonsley, in a warehouse there with a little showroom. And any of you guys who were kind enough to visit us, you would have seen the showroom was very small. And the warehouse started getting very small. And we started getting some more people on board. And we all started working on top of each other. So, with the thanks to you guys for supporting what we do, we've got somewhere a little bit bigger. It's ridiculously big. I don't know what we're going to do with this place. All right, here we are. Josh, last video you were outside, weren't you?
I was, yeah. We've already moved in before you guys. So.
You've moved in. That explains it. All right, well, here we are. This is the showroom. We won't give you the full detail tour. We're going to wait till it's a little bit further along, but you can see stuff is moving in. We've got a scope fitting room in there. We've got the staff kitchen. There's a wall being built here, so we can all hang out in there and have lunch and such. Come on through here, and we now have a lot bigger warehouse. Don't we, Joe? Yeah, much bigger. Yeah, you see the racks being put up at the moment. Maxwell's in there loading up the projects on the shelf. There's a whole stack of dies and reloading gear and stuff coming through on here. There's more of the shelving these guys are building is going in there. There's lots going on. We do even have a backyard. This'll be where all the parties are at, Josh.
I was about to say,
yeah.
I see barbecues happening now.
Right, so we've got much bigger packing area and stuff to be able to get orders out faster and more of that. But the exciting part for the future is upstairs. Let's go have a look at that. So at the moment, Josh and the other boys, you're all down there waiting for a desk to arrive. So Josh, you're sharing a desk with Sam.
I'm tucked in the corner.
It's very romantic. But this room is big, is really big. And this is going to be the scoped out showroom. There's, out of these windows, there is really good visibility. We're going to put a window that we can open up. So if you look through a scope or a spotting scope or binos, you're not looking through the glass on the wall, deteriorating from the quality optic they're actually looking through. You're actually able to see the quality of the glass straight out. It'll be a little while before we get this all done. We've got a lot of plans up here. This in here will be the training room. And so we'll be able to run events here and get people in and show them stuff and talk about stuff and stream that. Josh is going to set up a full sort of streaming deck so all our events will be able to go out live as well. That's going to happen in here. And then around here, this one here is the new podcast room.
Many months later.
Oh, look at it.
What are you doing?
So plans have changed a little bit. This was going to be a thermal room. But we've got some other, I'll give you a look around the place. Don't beat me. Right, so for the time being, this is the games room. You can see from the Nerf and the slot cars and stuff. That will be the thermal room in time, but more on that later. Lock him away. You've got a chain, we can like padlock that up. At the moment, the upstairs area is very much sort of the media area. So this will end up being optics. I think we've talked about that previously, but for the time being, this is purely just a hangout area. Down here as well, all the videos are made. So see, some of the videos are being made right now as we speak. Hey, Remy. So yeah, all the boys are all set up here with their various workstations and gear and lights and bits and pieces. Come on through. This is not working. This is the training room / studio. So you'll see we're set up for a training night, which will be kicking off shortly. We've got area here to be able to actually reload or teach some stuff about reloading. We'll be able to stream out of this room, so for events and info nights and such. And also the podcast is going to be set up in here. We think we've got some sound panels on the roof that have been borrowed from the old place, and this is where we will do podcasts and some other media work through here. So that is upstairs as it stands, partially already and rolling and underway, and then partially this sort of half is to be completed. But for the time being, Josh has his F1 simulator, and we can kick around and throw things at the TV.
It's where all the important work gets done.
All the important work gets done. Only work Josh does. All right, let's go downstairs. All right, so still got stairs, same as the last place. Coming through here. This is the mounting room. So this is where we can fit scopes up on that. Got another one of these coming in soon, so we can do 2 at any one time. And at the moment, we're keeping some of the optics through here. There will be some of the nice optics in there. Accessories on that wall as well, and then sort of some little workbenches around. We'll take you through to the warehouse. This is a lot bigger than the last one. A lot bigger, as you can see. Receiving dispatch area, that's being tweaked at the moment. There's a few extra benches in there. Gives us a few months on that. We'll go visit Joe. He's actually upgraded now. He's got his own office. Joe, you've got your own office now. How is it?
Yeah, it's good. Much better than being out in the open and just being, at Josh's whim to get shot at any moment. Yeah, so.
And you also got an air conditioner that'll keep you warm
sweating.
and cool in the appropriate times of year, rather than just being out in the warehouse. So good upgrade there. Beth is over there as well, another workstation. We've upgraded our barbecue as well, so we can have some good food during the day for the days we do that. And then, exactly what you guys would expect. Can't even walk.
It's a flat floor there.
Yeah, I know, it's a challenge.
Amazing.
Should be bumpy, I'd do better. Then exactly what you guys would expect for a warehouse. We have rows and racks and stock and bits and pieces. So all the usual stuff. Packing orders, send them out. This is the Prs Racking. So keeping targets and prizes and other bits and pieces and banners and all sorts of gear for the various matches and stuff. Only 2 matches left to go for the year. And then, some of this stuff will get a rebirth and a tweak and adjustment and be ready for next year. Let's head back inside. Old Sam is in here having lunch, but this is the break room. We have a dedicated room now for lunch or breaks or whatever. Best thing we've ever had. This thing here, big shout out to Plushy who told us to get a one with 2 drawers, a dishwasher with 2 drawers, and it has been worth every little bit, apart from the fact that Josh broke it last night.
It's fixed now.
Right, and that would lead us to the last bit, which is the showroom. So this is the thermals at the moment. Got a few in the cabinet, a few on there as well. Eventually we will have that room upstairs, but for the time being this will do. Night vision here in the middle, in that cabinet as well. Come on through and we have the start of the reloading journey. So in a couple of weeks, we have cleaning and kneeling, lube, dyes, case prep, etc., all in sort of an order that you may use. And on the wall, there will be the sort of step-by-step process of how we reload. So that will be set up very soon. We'll do an entire video on that, no doubt. And then we have currently 9 presses on display. So missing 1 from Reading, but a number of the Readings, the Lee ones, Hornady, and also the Lee 1000 here as well. And so that way you can actually get sort of hands-on with it, have a look how they work. If we need to help troubleshoot, we can do that as well because we have the presses here. We've got a selection of tripods on this side, from shooting tripods here through to ones that you may use underneath the spotting scope. Bit of a collection of them. The bipod wall is being put together. Still a bit of a work in progress, but we'll have all the different bipods that we carry sitting up here so you can get hands-on with them, have a look and see how they work. The start of our binocular display. So we've got plans to have a whole stack in time, a number of these different displays here, showing off the binos, red dots, binoculars, some rangefinders coming back in stock for that. And then scopes, all the scopes on the wall. Got a few on their way to us, but there's a few gaps at the moment while we wait for stock, but they will be back in stock shortly. And if you call up or send emails or something, this is where the guys sit that will take care of all of that through there. You can have meetings in there as well, so it's good to actually have some office area to be able to organise that. Anyway, that's it. So thanks to you guys for supporting us to actually allow us to move into somewhere here, and we've got lots of things planned for this place, so we look forward to showing you all of that. Till then, drop in. We'll see you soon.